Hello, and welcome back to Senioritis. I am Jack, and I am your host for this episode, Episode 5, and today I am very excited to be joined by some special senior guests. We have...
I'm Jill.
I'm Chris.
I'm Quinn.
And we are super excited to get into it. We've had a busy year so far.
Yes.
About to recap a little bit of it right now. Just before we get started, does anyone have any college updates, things that have happened in a little recently?
Well, since I've applied to all my schools, I've gotten into 3 so far. I've gotten into Fordham University in New York, University of New Hampshire, and where else have I gotten into? Oh, University of Vermont. And that's really all I have so far, but they're looking like pretty good choices, so I'm excited.
Nice.
Since last Senioritis, I think I talked about it a little bit, but yeah, like I said, since the last time, I actually got accepted to 2 more colleges, being Wentworth and WPI. WPI actually was a couple days ago.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, it was,
That's exciting.
Yeah, pretty cool.
What do you want to do again?
Something, but like astrophysics, I think,
Cool.
something
Wow.
like that.
Wow.
So I don't know if I'll go to one of those because
Yeah.
they're kind of expensive, but yeah, we'll see.
That's really exciting.
I've heard back from all my schools. I'm probably going to go to UMass Boston.
awesome.
I've
Nice.
decided because it's cheap and it has the stuff that I want. So.
Yeah, it's a fun location to be in, too.
Oh yeah, the campus is nice.
Yeah. I've officially applied to all my schools, which is good. I've heard back from 6 of them, and so I got into High Point, University of South Carolina, College of Charleston, Suffolk, University of Denver, and University of Colorado Boulder. And Fordham University, me and Joe.
Yes.
But yeah, lots of decisions to think about. I don't think I'll be ready with a decision until April.
Yeah,
So,
the week before
Yeah,
decision
week
day.
before I'll be night of, I'll be stressing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I definitely
Yeah.
feel that.
But yeah, I just have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, when I
There's so
picked
many
up-
options, I feel like.
Yeah. When I picked all my schools, I to apply to, I was schools I actually liked that I would go to. And so now they're all options that I would actually consider going to. So
Yeah.
it's stressful, but it's good. We are in a very stressful time right now.
Yes.
It's kind of
yeah.
one of the final pushes of stress I feel like senior year.
Oh, for
We're at the
sure.
end of the semester. We have quarterlies, science just implemented, midterms.
Like the mid-year labs that everyone has
Yeah.
to do. Yeah.
What is everyone taking for a science class this year?
I'm actually not taking a science class.
Ooh.
So I think out of
interesting.
all you guys, I'm the only one who's not. But
Yeah.
I'm in 2 math classes, so I have 2 quarterlies, which is not
Yikes, yeah.
fun.
I relate to the 2 quarterlies. Chris and I are in the same math classes,
Yeah.
so we both have to deal with that. And then I'm taking environmental science, so
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
finishing up the lab now.
Awesome.
I
Yeah.
am in AP Environmental Science with Jack. We just finished our mid-year lab, which was about coral bleaching.
Yeah.
Super interesting topic.
Due last night.
Yep.
Lab reports aren't awful though. They're not
No.
awful to write.
If you're given a guideline, it's really not the end of the world. It's just
No.
kind of a force because it's so straight to the point compared to English essays,
Yeah.
which are you're trying to articulate your
Yeah.
words and stuff. So
And we've also been walked through our hand was held through this entire
Yeah.
process.
Oh,
so very easy.
yeah.
But stats, quarterlies, they do not get easier.
No, they do
Quarterlies
not.
in general have not gotten easier since we first started having to do them.
No.
They
we
are
are-
just a force.
Yeah, our stats quarterly was today, our multiple choice, and that was just
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it was horrible. I don't think it was that bad, but
Yeah.
it was just the lead up was so stressful.
Yeah.
Studying and feeling I need to know every single thing. Super stressful.
Absolutely.
How do you guys feel you did though, on that? Because we all had it today, I assume. At least the multiple choice.
Yeah.
But
It was not that bad. I forgot the formula for 9 and 12. No, 9, 10 and 12.
For expected value.
But I think I guessed the right one. I just completely forgot it. Those were on the same. You needed the same formula with those 2 questions. But I think I got 12 right. But I got 10 definitely wrong.
Yeah. I think I did pretty good. I think I was nervous about how I was going to do on this because the last chapter test did not go as
Yeah.
planned
No,
for me.
I feel that also.
But I think it went fine. I'm a little bit nervous for the open responses tomorrow, but I feel better about it now that we've done the multiple choice.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like it's just one of those things, like, I just got to make it till Friday, because, like, once we get these things done, it's like a huge, like a big weight lifted off our shoulders.
Yeah.
For sure.
Especially because I think, like, most teachers are going to kind of, like hopefully, like, lay off the start of next week because everybody's, like, taking new classes, like, the start of a whole new term and stuff like that, so.
Is anyone ending any classes this week and starting new ones next week?
Mine is
All the
staying
same?
basically the same, yeah. I'd switch studies, but that's it.
Same
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I take 2 half-year electives right now, so I'm in accounting and Holocaust, and those change to Mind, Body, Spirit, and Band. So it's definitely a better second semester for me, a lot less stressful, yeah. So I'm excited, but.
Yeah, this semester I'm dropping Intro to Acting. And my periods of study switch, but then I'm picking up an independent study with Miss Tomlin on technical theater and stage management and stage design. Because we don't offer something like that at the school, so it's like part of what I'm doing is like an internship piece with the production Beauty and the Beast that we're putting on in the spring. And I'm learning all about like the lighting, the sound, the rigging, anything that goes on behind the scenes, kind of sorting how to deal with that, which is interesting.
You were working behind the scenes on the most recent production, right?
Yes, Radium Girls. I was working behind the scenes for that, and that was really exciting. Plays are a little easier than musicals.
Yeah.
Carrie we did in the spring, was stressful. And so this was definitely much easier, just because there's less that have to go into it. There's less people running around to like physically like figure out where people are. But Beauty and the Beast, again, is going to be a big, exciting production. So there should be a lot to do with that. Yeah. But we are now well into winter sports.
Yes.
I know Jill and I do track. Do you two play a winter sport?
I'm not doing anything.
No, I didn't do track this year.
Yeah.
But, how is that going so far?
I feel like it's going pretty well. There's always complications with winter track just because it is like a sport you do need to be doing outside most of the time. Like if we want to do track workouts, we need to be at the track. Like we used to run inside, like around the school, but that just didn't really work out.
No.
Like
That
the
was
floors
kinda
are
fun.
slippery. It was fun. Like
But
it
very
was
dangerous.
Yeah.
very dangerous. People are like slipping and falling, running into trash cans, like running into custodians.
Yeah.
So, but overall it's fine, I think, because we take advantage of like the Frolio and like the weight room and like stuff like that. So I think we've managed to like work around the hard parts of it.
Yeah. I think the trouble with the seasons of running is that winter track, people experience the most injuries because the cold, and just like stretching, things like that. People want to go home. It's dark. It's miserable.
Yeah.
Winter after school, during the winter months, practices from like 3 to 5 are just like, they feel so dark and gloomy, and it's just awful.
It's truly a mental struggle.
Yeah.
I think getting through winter sports, I think especially track, because like you're people who play like basketball and hockey, like it's still like, obviously yes, it's a winter sport, but you're inside the entire time.
Yeah.
Like for us, we're like trekking over to the track in like 25-degree weather, like running around, and like it's super hard to breathe in cold weather, and so that is also a factor.
Yeah, it's indoor track, but we only compete indoors.
Yeah.
We practice outdoors. So
Yeah, we do the same things we do for spring. So
So you guys don't play any winter sports. Are you guys involved in any clubs this winter?
Yeah, we're both in the robotics club.
Nice. Have you guys been up to any new projects with that?
Kind of just at the moment trying to get like new people. We're kind of get acclimated into how it's going to run.
Yeah.
Like throughout the year, because I mean obviously it's like it's in its infancy right now, but we're like trying to build it up to a base so it could be like more sustainable in the future, especially for like future generations of like kids. But yeah, right now it's nothing crazy, but it's still, just fun.
So if someone wanted to join that, like, and they don't know anything about robotics, what can they expect, like, to be doing at like a club meeting or something like that?
Honestly, we just, for the most part right now, we just like play it by ear.
Yeah.
But we don't have like a crazy amount of new people, but if anybody new wants to come by, I mean, they'll get like a full introduction. I mean, right now for the most part, we're working on like 3D scanning and printing like things. But we have also started to like tap into like Arduino and like coding like actual robots and like making things move. But I feel like it's pretty
That's cool.
that's really
beginner
cool.
friendly.
Would you have to have taken a class in order to join the club, or are they completely separate entities?
Nope, just completely separate. If you want to
That's
join,
cool.
you can.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I know we are both, for clubs, we're both involved with the musical.
Yes.
Both on crew side of things.
Yes.
That is good.
I think that's going really well. It is stressful, but it has like a certain like vibe to it. Like
Yeah.
it's really fun.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We have more, what's cool about that is we have more, again, we were talking about having outside people join these different clubs. Well, we had something that was super interesting is that this year we have like the most amount of outside kids other than the drama club kids involved in the show.
Yeah.
People who weren't involved in it in past years, which is so important, especially as you guys talk about growing a club, things like that, having people who aren't involved year to year to year, getting new, fresh faces in is so cool and challenging, especially with any club.
Yeah. Like I did, I was doing Carrie the Musical with Jack last year, but I didn't join until like Tech Week because they were like, yeah, we need another person, like, will you just like hop in? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And it was so much fun. Very stressful, like trying to learn all that new stuff like in 1 week. But yeah, it's super fun, and it gave me, I think, good experience to be able to like kind of jump into Beauty and the Beast. And I think this show is going to be different, like in a good way, because Carrie is very heavy, like very sad. But Beauty and the Beast is just like a fun like Disney musical. So I think it'll be good.
I think in also years past, like at least in my freshman, sophomore year, it was the theater kids that did the shows.
Yeah.
And I've definitely seen like there still is that like population within the drama club
100%.
and those shows, but there are so many more and like different people. We had there's some cheerleaders who joined, and they incorporated some like fun movements or something into one of their routines they just did. So there's a lot of collaboration, which is really cool to see. I'm assuming also probably helpful to have if you have new faces in a robotic setting as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
for other clubs, me and Jack are part of a new club that hasn't really like taken off yet. But do you want to kind of give the intro to that?
Yeah, we are starting it's a mental health awareness club. It's called Active Minds. It's like Active Minds, like a nationally recognized like organization.
Yeah, like we're just one chapter of the whole organization.
It'd be like, it's like similar to like an NHS situation.
Yeah.
But basically we talk about promoting mental wellness within the school, especially times like this when like we're in semester changes and things are really stressful. And so it'd be like providing different services that would help ease that, and also just like break down stigmas within the school that we might not even know we have. But it's really cool working on that with Miss Casey.
Yep.
It's very exciting. We're launching by the end of this month, which is super cool.
Yep.
I guess I can kind of reveal our first thing we're doing is the Green Bandana Project, which is green is the color. It's like showing if you are wearing the green bandana, it's kind of like
you can be trusted.
You can be trusted. You're
someone to talk to.
Someone
basically.
to talk to. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. It's kind of like a senior legacy project for Jill and I.
Yeah.
As we leave. Similar to starting up a club. I talked to Miss Casey about this at the end of the year last year, and since it's not just within Abington High School, there's so many other hoops we have to jump through.
Yeah.
So we're only just getting to launch now. But we're super excited.
Yeah.
So stay tuned to look for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, does anyone have any final thoughts to share?
No.
I don't think so.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, until next time, thank you so much for watching. This has been Senioritis, episode 5. Make sure to like and subscribe to Abington CAM, and we will catch you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.